And Kenny, a big year for the footy club, for yourself and for the footy club ahead in 2008.
Yeah, definitely. Big season, there's some challenges ahead of us, and we can't wait to get cracking into it.
And how are you going, Ken? The body okay? I mean, it's so important to get a big pre-season under your belt. You had the Achilles in that last year, which held you up.
Had a lot of problems with Achilles sort of early last year, but at the moment I've managed to run up Mount Lofty and done the sand hills and everything like that, and have no problem with the Achilles at this stage. So hopefully that keeps going, and I can keep going and get a full pre-season under my belt.
We want to look ahead. I just want one thing to look at the last few months. Were you ever close to going? You made your intention say clear that you'd look around. Were you ever close to going?
I think, in my heart, I never really wanted to leave. I probably just wanted sort of a bit of assurance from the club that they wanted me to be there and wanted me to be a part of the next couple of years of this footy club. So, I thought at stages there I might have to, but I never really wanted to. And all I needed was a bit more encouragement. I kind of got that and felt like I wanted to be part of the club. And, that was the best thing about it. And I'm just so happy to still be here.
Most of us thought you got the rough end of the pineapple for a lot last year and couldn't understand why you didn't make the starting 22. What changes in 2008?
Not sure. Hopefully, more form a bit, and I can prove that I'm the best player to be in there at stages. But yeah, also we've lost a few players. There's definitely Rose gone, and Welshie from the forward line. So hopefully I can offer a bit of experience as well into that side.
Does it seem different, Kenny, when you lose Roo, Hutto's gone, Welshie, the players have been around for quite a while, he's gone as well. Does it just seem a bit different?
Yeah, definitely. I think this year's the first year I've actually felt that I'm old in the club, just going around and having so many people gone and being through the club, and just especially in our line meetings at the moment, like everyone's young and I'm one of the oldest there, which is a new experience for me.
Where's the best position? I know we've asked you this a few times, but I saw your first game back last year. You kicked goals. You kicked goals in the final. 4 goals in your last game. Do you feel better suited up forward?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of more developing now as a forward. Probably when I was younger, I was better suited down back, but I think at the moment I'm probably playing better footy up forward. So that's where I'm looking at playing this year, and I'm going to give it a real crack, and hopefully we can do a good job up there.
What's the pre-season been like? I mean, every year we hear how clubs train harder, are fitter, are bigger, are harder, are stronger. There have been so many injuries at the footy club, both soft tissue and contact injuries, but it's been a real concern. Has there been anything done differently this pre-season to try and make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah, we're still working as hard as we always have, but I think there's been a real emphasis on trying to train a bit smarter, involving recovery and that kind of thing, and there's a lot more time towards that sort of stuff now, so hopefully we can just work like we've had in the last few years, but without those injuries.
It's pretty well regarded in the competition that you blokes train harder than anybody else, so it's probably not a bad idea to wind it back a fraction because, it's probably the training that fatigues you more than the playing?
Yeah, at the moment I'd say it would be. It's a bad time because we've just had a pretty tough week, and coming on from Monday and a couple of weeks ago, I've done some pretty hard training, so at the moment it feels like we're training really, really hard, but we know it's making our bodies fitter and it's making us feel good and going into the season really good.
Kenny, you've got such loyal fans, the Crows fans. They stick with you through thick or thin. Where do you see the improvement? Where's the ray of hope? Where's the glimmer of light going to come from?
I think it's pretty obvious with where that's coming from. It's Nathan Van Berlo and Chris Knight, and I think Vince might be something special this year. I think he might step up. He's been training really well, and even someone like Ellis has just shown a lot of potential on the track. And if we can get him fit and get him a few games into him, I think he's going to be really good for the club.
We heard Richie Douglas is burning down the track.
Sorry, I missed that.
Richard Douglas also going well on the track.
Richie Douglas also is going very well. Yeah, it's just you notice Bernie Vince with his skills when he's out there. He's got that sort of, I don't want to say Jarman-esque, but he's got that skill level that's kind of above. He seems to know what's happening and where to go with it. So yeah, I think he'll be good this year.
Do you see, I think Rhett Biglands could probably slot straight back in. The big fella's been around a while. Trent Hensel had a shocking injury. Where do you see Trent at the moment?
Yeah, Trent's just started training with the main group, so he's coming along well. He's trying to push for the bye, but we're trying to, I think the club's trying to hold him back a little bit because we want to be a bit cautious with him, but, he's ready to go. He feels confident. You can see a spring in his step, and, he just can't wait to start playing real footy again and start to do competitive drills, because he probably hasn't had that for a year and a half. So just even some one-on-one marking, he's getting excited about that sort of thing now.
Be getting excited. 51 days until that Dubai game. I'm sure blokes are, they'll be almost knocking each other out to try and get a game in that team, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We can't wait. Everyone wants to get over there, so there's pretty fierce competition going on between the boys to try and get a spot in that team.
Tell me, is the whole club, the club as a whole is going over? Is the whole 40-odd man squad going over and you're using it as a training camp for a week or so, or is it purely just about the game?
Yeah, it was originally just going to be the 26 or so that was playing, but the club kind of put in and decided that we want to take everyone over there because it'll be a good team bonding experience. So I think everyone's going to come, but it'd definitely be a good experience to actually play in those conditions and play as well. So, everyone wants to do that.
Tell us about Kenny McGregor, the person. You said you're a veteran, you've been at the club a long while. What about down the track too, would you? You like to stay in footy? Have you got any other options like in the
Kenny's
in the
mining for the
workforce?
Advertiser, absolutely. Done a cadetship at the Advertiser.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying last year. I just worked the Advertiser one day a week, and everyone there was so good to me, and I really, really enjoyed that. So I might try and direct my studies towards that kind of work, and hopefully I can improve a lot at it and become more decent in that sort of field. It'd be great.
So you're doing some study?
Yeah, just studying at Adelaide Uni.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, very, very part-time, boys. It's I might break the record for the longest time ever be there, but I'm getting there very slowly.
Pretty opportune, though, the time of the cadetship. I reckon you got a page 3 whilst you were there, so it wasn't wasted time, that's for sure.
Yeah, right next to your column. I think it was, right there.
No,
I've never had page 2.
Chris is tucked away in the middle somewhere, yeah.
In the middle somewhere.
Mate, all the best, and as Chris said, we'd love to see you play a few more games. You've stuck it out there. I think you've certainly shown faith in the Crows, and we really hope that the Crows show a lot of faith back in you.
Yeah, I can't wait, guys. It's going to be a great season.